Hello friends, now I welcome you to second semester. The subject is analytical chemistry. It is one of the core subject, that is skill enhancement course. The subject code will be CH605 and the course title is the analytical techniques. That means analytical separation technique. In our previous semester we have discussed or learned about analytical instrumentation part. Now in this semester we will gain the skill of analytical separation techniques. In this course there are several separation techniques. One of these is solvent extraction technique and other will be the chromatographic techniques. So let us start. Chapter 1, solvent extraction technique. Solvent extraction. We know the solvent. By using the solvent, different solvents, we can able to isolate the analyte or specific element by using different solvents, and the technique is very simple. These techniques can be used to isolate, separate or purify the specific analyte or sample from their matrix or mixture. This technique is called as solvent extraction technique because by using the solvent we can able to isolate or separate the specific interest or element. So this is the syllabus of this chapter. In this chapter we will learn about the distribution coefficient, distribution ratio, percent extraction, solvent extraction of different metal ions through the ion association complex or through the metal chelate formation, the detail of extraction process, analytical separation, multiple batch extraction, and counter current distribution or counter current separation technique. It is also part of solvent extraction technique, but in this technique we will use the specific instrument. That's why they called as counter current extraction, and some numericals on this chapter. So let us learn about the chapter. This chapter we will learn the solvent extraction technique, which is related to the chromatographic technique. Solvent extraction is also a useful technique for the spectrophotometric determination. Solvent extraction also involve distribution of solid between the two immiscible liquid phase or two immiscible solvents. This technique is extremely useful for very rapid separation of organic and inorganic substances. In this chapter we discuss the distribution of substance between two solvents or phases and how this can be used to separate the analyte in analytical separation. Solvent extraction of metal ions into organic solvent is described by different methods: ion association method or chelate formation method. This chapter is also tell us about the separation efficiency is usually independent on concentration of solute, that we will learn in this chapter. So first terminology, that is distribution coefficient. This basic terminology we should understand first, then we can able to understand the solvent extraction technique. Distribution coefficient means it's a simple distribution of solute between the solvents. Suppose a solute S will distribute itself between two phases after shaking and allowing these two solvent phases to separate, and within this limit the ratio of concentration of solute in two solvent phases are constant, and this constant is called as distribution coefficient Kd. That means mathematically we can say distribution coefficient Kd symbolic form is equal to S1, that means concentration of solute 1, concentration of solute in solvent 1 divided by concentration of solute in solvent 2. The ratio will be constant, and this constant is called as distribution coefficient. Where Kd is distribution coefficient and the subscript represent 1 or 2, it is about solvent. The solvent 1 is organic solvent and solvent 2 will be the aqueous solvent, or we can say water. If distribution coefficient is large, then solute will tend to quantitatively partitioning in the solvent 1, where S1 is the concentration of solute in solvent 1 or organic solvent, S2 is the concentration of solute in solvent 2. Let us see this distribution coefficient with example. Benzoic acid. Benzoic acid is a weak acid. It is partially ionized, and the ionization constant of this acid K is Ka. Then distribution coefficient for benzoic acid is given by the equation. Distribution coefficient Kd is equal to concentration of benzoic acid in ether. This is E stand for ether, that is organic layer. Concentration of benzoic acid in organic layer divided by concentration of benzoic acid in aqueous, where HBzE and HBzA, this A for aqueous and this E for ether, that is organic, are the concentration of benzoic acid in organic and aqueous phase. But benzoic acid is weak acid, it undergoes partial ionization in aqueous phase. So this is the representation of benzoic acid HBz. It is partially ionized H plus Bz. That means in aqueous phase there will be concentration of Bz will be increased. That means some benzoic acid will be ionized. That's why distribution coefficient have some limits. This distribution coefficient will not useful to study the distribution of partially ionized solute. So solute must be non-ionized. So second terminology will be the distribution ratio. This distribution ratio is useful for partially ionized solute also. So let us see what is distribution ratio. Distribution ratio is the ratio of concentration of all species of solute in each phase. That means in organic divided by in aqueous phase. Then distribution ratio represented by symbolic form D is equal to concentration of all the species in organic phase divided by concentration of all species in aqueous phase. So there will be small difference between the distribution coefficient and distribution ratio. What is distribution coefficient? That is, it is the concentration of solute in solvent 1, organic solvent, divided by concentration of solute in aqueous phase. But for distribution ratio, concentration of all species present in organic phase and divided by concentration of all species in aqueous phase. For example, benzoic acid. And for benzoic acid, distribution coefficient will be Kd is equal to concentration of benzoic acid in ether divided by concentration of benzoic acid in aqueous. But benzoic acid is weak acid, is already discussed with. It is partially ionized in aqueous phase, so it will be ionized like that. So dissociation constant of this weak acid K is equal to concentration of product divided by concentration of reactant. So the distribution ratio D is suitable for benzoic acid because benzoic acid is partially ionized. Then distribution ratio for benzoic acid D is equal to the concentration of benzoic acid in organic layer divided by, that means all spaces of concentration of all spaces in organic phase, that is organic phase benzoic acid does not dissociate, but in aqueous phase benzoic acid will be dissociate as benzoic acid in aqueous and concentration of benzoate anion in aqueous. So distribution ratio D is equal to concentration of benzoic acid in ether divided by concentration of benzoic acid in aqueous plus concentration of benzoate anion in aqueous. So H plus will not here consider because H plus is very small ion, so only we consider the benzoate anion. In aqueous benzoic acid is also there and benzoate anion also there, that means total concentration, that means all spaces, concentration of all spaces in aqueous phase. So this is the difference between only distribution ratio and distribution coefficient. So here we stop the lecture. In next lecture we will see the relation between distribution coefficient and distribution ratio. Thank you.